10 years. An entire decade. I started this channel in 2009. Started YouTube in 2007, but this channel started in 2009. And it's been a documentary of transitions and changes and personal growth and perspective and ideological changes and overall, like, everything. Now, you go back to the original video on this channel and you go through all the years, it's kind of crazy. It's almost like an online journal in a way for me. When I go back and watch or even click on old content, I cringe at the thought of it, but at the same time I'm like, wow, that was over 10 years ago. I was in such a different mindset, such a different life journey, and here we are, 2020 in a few days. And I'm making this video just to want to say thank you to everybody and as an update, because as of August of this year, 2019, I graduated with my degree, which I was very, very, very happy with, but I'm not done yet. Still not done yet. YouTube is not going to be my job anymore, ever, at any point. I don't want this to become a job. It's a hobby. I do this on my free time on the side, but over the course of the last decade, I am extremely humbled at the fact that I've garnered the audience that I have. Regardless of whether you like my content, dislike my content, agree or disagree with me. It's crazy because at the start of 2019, this channel was almost dead. Like, literally, my engagement rate was nothing. I was averaging maybe 15,000 views per video. And then right around kind of the summer, boom, I got several videos that hit over 1 million views. I took the extra effort to try to make videos monetizable by censoring myself, which actually turned out to be a lot more work. But in the long run, it paid off because I garnered over 100,000 new subscribers in less than 9 months. And that's just crazy to me because I was sitting at like 515,000 subscribers at the start of the year, and now I'm almost at 700. And I just want to say thank you. You guys sharing and watching my X-Files series, which is going to be a really big thing in 2020, that's all on you. I may make the effort to make the content, but you are the people who share that, watch it, and tweet it out, and I just want to say thank you for making my hobby be seen by people. Because again, at the start of the year, I was like hardly getting any views on this channel. I was about to just drop it and like, you know what, I'm not even going to post ever again because it's just not worth it when nobody hardly watches the videos, and I may have 500,000 followers, but guess what? They're not seeing my videos because they're demonetized, and if they're demonetized, they don't get sent out to people. It's like a very frustrating process, and yet some of my biggest videos that are demonetized have hit over 1 million views. Now that in part that is because of you. It is, absolutely. It's because of people who share it, people who tweet it, people who watch it. And thank you. Thank you for making a hobby so much fun. Thank you for making a hobby be educational. And thank you for helping me. The people who donate to me on my Twitch streams, the people who follow me on Patreon and pay to get my content early access, thank you. Each and every one of you. Like, I'm going to keep saying that, but I mean it to the bottom of this nerdy heart, this dorky heart. I grew up not having anybody ever want to listen to me, and now I have tons of people, whether they agree with me or not, they hear me. And going into 2020, I want to make the best content possible for my X-Files series. I have a couple videos, and just to give you a preface, I have one on Mars Argo and Poppy. I have one on the Amber Rain, or Amber the Amber Girl on YouTube. I have another X-Files series going to be released this January, in a few days actually, which I'm really nervous about because it's going to be, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of backlash, and I know that I'm going to get a lot of backlash, and that's fine. I'm nervous about it because I know a lot of people are going to just be upset. Still going to post it. But yeah, I wanted to make this video to say thank you for being with me for 10 years. Even if you haven't been with me for 10 years, it doesn't matter. Whether you've been here a week, a day, doesn't matter. And the next part of my journey, since this is, I don't talk about my personal life much, my next personal part of my journey is this manual right here. I have to pay $5,000 for a test, but I'm determined that I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to get this stuff down because I want to become a CWI inspector, which is a certified weld inspector. Essentially, I go on work sites or I go on projects or whatever, and I look at people's welding jobs, and I determine if it is good or not, and I do testing of particular welds to see if they have the infrastructure to hold the weight and the strength that they're supposed to, have. It's a lifelong goal, but it's an expensive goal. $5,000 to take the test, and if you fail it, well, too bad. You gotta take it again and spend another $5,000. You're out the money. This YouTube thing is never gonna be my full-time job, and I want to assure people that. If I make money through it, cool. But this is I got my degree, and now's the next step. I want to become a teacher in the area of welding. I'm very set on my mind with that because I think education is vital, and we need more education, at least in America. Because I'm sorry, but the public school system in America is abysmal. Okay, like there are people who don't know basic fractions. All right, and if you're 15, 16, 17, you need to know basic fractions. But unfortunately, it's not. A lot of it's, I don't know what it is, but like America's education system is abysmal. It's not very good. And I know people are going to get upset by that, but like I want to educate people. I really do. It's a lifelong passion of mine to educate people, and that's why I even started the X-Files series, was to educate people on other people on this platform. But the X-Files series is going to expand beyond that. It's not going to just be people anymore. I'm making a video on Scientology, which I'm nervous about that one. It's going to be an X-Files Scientology video. There's a lot of stuff that I want to explore here on YouTube, and it's just going to be a side thing. It comes out when it comes out. I'm not going to force things out. 2020 is going to be a new decade. And that new decade is I want to make one bang of a YouTube channel's content that just ultimately is something that people want to watch. They're always looking forward to seeing in their sub box. So to the people who, again, to the people who've watched me for the last decade, they've seen me angry. They've seen me become a militant, anti-religious person. I've grown out of those things. I've changed so much as a person, and I thank you guys for following me on my journey through YouTube in the last 10 years and supporting me through going back to school. Because I remember when I told people that I was going back to school, people were not happy about that. They're like, you need to keep doing YouTube full-time. And I'm like, why should I continue doing YouTube full-time when, first of all, I'm not making any money through anything? Like, there's no profit. I need to live. I need to survive. I need to have a 401k. I need to have health insurance. YouTube doesn't give me any of that. YouTube isn't a job to me. It's a hobby. It's just something on the side. And it's always going to be that way. It will never be a job ever again, because I've been through that pathway of instability. And YouTube is one of the most unstable places that you can rely upon. That's not to say you can't make a career out of it, because you can. But it's not, unless you're getting millions of views every single video, unless you're getting sponsors every single video, unless you have millions of followers, it's hard to be profitable on this site. It is. So I went back to school, got educated in a trade field, trade work. And as I've always said in all my videos since 2017, go into the trade field, become a construction worker, become a plumber, become an electrician, become a welder. Okay, these are things that are in need drastically in the U.S. And if you take the 2 years, and it's cheaper too, to study that field, you're always going to have a job. And you'll have stability for the most part, almost always. And I want people to feel safe. I want people to have that question in their back of their mind, am I going to be able to pay my next rent? You want to be able to have that security, that financial security. And by being qualified for a job in the trade field, that is one of the best ways to start doing that. Doesn't matter if you're a guy, doesn't matter if you're a girl, doesn't matter what you are. Pursue trade. People don't realize, at least my generation, of a lot of even the younger generation, and we have people born in 2000 are now 19 to almost 20 years of age. And a lot of these younger kids, they have no life skills. And you need some. Your life skills shouldn't be your amazing Instagram filter and making your jawline look a little thinner. No offense to people who do that, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's so superficial now in the last 20 years of where it's all went. It's always about the followers. It's always about the numbers. How about you get qualified for a real life skill and use that? Become a trucker. Become a manager. You know, there's so much opportunity. Even Starbucks now. You know, Starbucks has a program that you can work there and they'll pay part of your college tuition. Nah, a lot of jobs are offering that now because, and even in my field, of the welding field, I want to learn plasma welding. There's a job place that I want to apply for. They will pay me to learn plasma welding. It's a kind of a newer form of welding. They're paying people to learn it. Paying people to learn. That's the best thing, because then you get qualified for something, and then you can make even more money because you're qualified for it, and you can get even different other jobs that want you because you're qualified for something that they need, and they'll pay you more. It's crazy out there, guys. I don't want people discouraged and fearful like I used to be on YouTube surviving on this platform. It's not survivable. So, I don't know. I feel like I've just completely just went everywhere on this video. I've went everywhere. School, videos, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I'm just ranting at this point. Apologies. And there's really no edits in this video either. So, for those of you who don't know, I do stream every weekend. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I stream on Twitch. I would love for you guys to stop by one of these days. My Twitch is I interact with you guys on a very personal level. I try to be engaged with you guys and talk with you guys on my live streams on the weekends. Twitch.tv/Repzion. And then secondary, I'm trying to grow my Facebook fan page because I've been posting actually my unedited, I shouldn't say unedited, been posting my uncensored videos on Facebook because unfortunately Onision doesn't have copyright ability that he has on YouTube, so Facebook is kind of like free game. So I've been uploading a lot of my content on Facebook. My Facebook fan page is linked down below. I recommend you go there, press a like on it, because if you press a like on it, you're going to get the videos, unlike YouTube, which is pretty yes or no with sending out videos. I'm going to be uploading every single video to Facebook from now on. Granted, YouTube's going to be still my main platform. However, I just want people to see the content. That's ultimately what I want. I just want people to see it. Just to see it. Just to watch it. That's it. And unfortunately, it's kind of hard on YouTube sometimes to get that to happen with the way how YouTube operates and updating all of their new policies and their new rules and making it more difficult to create content than ever. So I'm not switching over to Facebook, just I'm also engaging with people on Facebook because it's much smaller, and I can't reply to 3,000 comments here on YouTube because I get that almost every single video, and I just can't reply. It's overwhelming. Like, I'm one person. I don't have a video editing team. I don't have anybody who does anything. I do all my own videos, all my own work, everything. So, yeah, it's overwhelming with the free time that I have that I dedicate to YouTube. But again, it's a hobby, not a job, and I recommend you never make YouTube your job because it will be really, really hard and scary. But I've ranted enough. You guys probably don't even care about this. So thank you. Thank you for sticking with me for 10 years, guys. It's been one crazy journey. A lot of personal growth. Growth with you guys, too. I know that. And I appreciate each and every one of you, regardless if you agree with me. Peace out and have a great rest of your new year. I hope it's phenomenal. Be safe. And have a great rest of your 2019. Peace.